Hello, everyone. Uber's new fare policy sounds good until you hit a detour. So, the new policy, which has been out for a bit now, the new policy is that if your ride from pickup to drop off takes longer than expected, 5 minutes or more, you'll get a higher fare. That sounds good. It really does. When I reread the article, I was like, wow, this is amazing for every Uber driver out there that is helping the people and also making money to feed themselves and their family. Until I learned that there were Uber drivers that would go on their regular routes and due to things out of their control, such as construction being done, traffic detours with the zones out, where one would have to take a different route, they started to receive emails from Uber saying that the driver was basically taking advantage of the system, taking too long to get the passenger where he or she needed to be intentionally. And there was proof from the driver that that was not the case. However, in the email that the driver received from Uber, Uber basically just dismissed it as if we believe that you're lying. This is Uber, by the way. This is the thing. That's very wrong for excuse me. That's very wrong for Uber to do that. And this driver had a dash cam, and the dash cam, but I believe should be proof enough. Now, again, I also understand that the company makes the rules; they can bend the rules. They have a lot of procedures already implemented. Sometimes they may not get a person, but on the surface, it does look promising when you have a passenger in the back seat and they may ask for you to stop to a gas station, as I said in prior videos, or they may ask you to turn around because they forgot something at the spot that you picked him or her up from. Uber needs to take all of that into account. That's not that's not you as a driver trying to play the system or find a loophole. A loophole. It's just real life. That is real life. Now, when I was driving for Uber, of course, that policy did not exist. But this speaks on why the policy need to be fixed. Again, it needs to be a happy medium. And when I say happy medium, the new fair policy needs to be realistic and have solutions for any hiccups that their policy creates for the driver. Because it's Uber that's coming up with these policies. And anyone that currently drives for Uber, please let me know in a comment. Has this occurred to you? Do you know of anyone where this has happened with? And what your thoughts and what actions are you taking? Because the article I read, believe it or not, it's unfortunate that Uber was threatening to deactivate the driver if the driver continued to exhibit that behavior, which was extending routes just to get the extra fare. And if people are not trying to play the system, trying to find a loophole, and let's say that same driver picks up four passengers consecutively and they all go longer than it should be. And from Uber's vantage point, they perceive it to be as well. The client is just taking a slow time. He's trying to make more money. When that's not true. Because as I stated before, I once lived in DFW. And any drivers that do Uber already know that you all know about the crazy traffic, all the constructions that's being done all throughout the day. I'm talking about 4 in the morning, 11 at night, 1 in the morning. Hell, if you go on 183 right now, depending on what time of day, you'll see certain lanes cut off. So it's I definitely know from once doing Uber that some things are just out of the driver's control. In my opinion, the solution is for Uber to go back and rewrite that policy and find a better way to have proof, evidence that the driver, he or she, is trying to find a loophole, i.e., taking all day to get the client slash passenger where he or she needs to be. Because right now, not saying that Uber is doing this because I don't know, but how do they decide who to believe and not to believe? What are they going to say? Hey, well, you know what? Today we're going to believe 3 women, 2 men, 1 grandmother, and 2 grandfathers. Like, I know it sounds facetious, but I'm just inquisitive to figure out what are they going to do. And I'm mainly more inquisitive about you all, the drivers out there that drive for Uber. How are you all going to deal with this? Because realistically, if you're put in this position, you don't know what skill they're using it to just say, hey, you're being wrong, you're trying to steal from us, then believe it or not, they can knock you all off out of the system within a day, within 3 business days. They can quickly deactivate you all. And if the dash cam is not enough evidence, then what is there for one to do? I mean, one can sue, one can write the corporate, but just don't know, because that's their policy and company makes the rules. I mean, that's always been the golden rule. He who owns the coins make the rules, or he who has the coin make the rules. So just click the link below. Go and purchase my book, Miles Behind Me, Memoir of a Former Rideshare Driver. Get it for yourself, get it for a family member, and get it for a friend. And if not, get it for an enemy. Because most likely, once you do, you and that enemy will become associates or even friends. And depending on the growth of the relationship, you all become lovers. So like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.